How's it going, everybody? My name is Masih and welcome to the 29th and the final episode of our Dark Souls 1 walkthrough. So, in the previous episode, we killed Calamite and we killed Manus, obviously. Finished the DLC and now we're ready for the finishing touches of the game. And we can pretty much go for the endgame stuff. And in this video I have to explain a couple of stuff that is relating to the achievements that are remaining. But don't worry, I'm going to leave a comment and links in the description, or not description, in the comment that actually take you to the places where you want to be about these guides. So first things first, come to this guy and give him the Dark Ember. You want to give him to Andre, of course. And once you've done this, there's one more Ember that you have to give, which is the very large Magic Ember, I think. You want to give that to Rickard of Winheim because he's going to be your magic blacksmith, sorry. So, very quickly teleport to Firelink Shrine, which is the closest way to getting to New Londo. And then we're gonna be talking about how to get these achievements. So I'm just going to say what the achievements are until we get there. So this game has a bunch of achievements relating to upgrading each weapon type all the way to max. And I mean max. You have to get them all the way as far as they can go. So you have to use slabs. But the thing is, some of these weapons overlap in terms of which stuff they use. So for example, crystal and lightning and regular upgrades, like regular upgrades is just upgrading your weapon all the way to plus 15. Crystal and lightning are different upgrades, obviously. Upgrading them all the way to the top, all use chunks, like basic chunks, titanite chunks, and then titanite slabs. And or for example, fire and chaos, they both require red titanite slab and red titanite chunk. So you can see that these things overlap, and if you want to farm high enough amounts for each of them at the same time and then go do all of them at the same time, this is going to be a pain for you. I don't recommend you guys do this. Please don't do this. It's going to be very difficult. What I want you guys to do is to, every time you want to upgrade a weapon type that overlaps with another one, just copy or save to your USB and then upgrade that, get the achievement for that, and then reload the game and then upgrade the other one that overlaps with it. So yeah, give the large magic ember to this guy, obviously. So let's get so that was the tactic that you want to use to prevent yourself from farming yourself to death. So you have to only farm for one weapon worth of material, and then you can reload your save every time you make a new weapon, and then use the materials that you obviously kind of save scumped to get the other weapon up. So that's that. I'm just gonna get into Firelink and then talk about everything that we need to talk about, because we have a lot of things that kind of overlap here. Because these weapons share the same material and share the same basic weapons. So if you remember, I turned the occult club that we got in Orlando and turned it into a divine weapon plus 5. So you can do that. You can upgrade if it's still sitting in an occult club area, you can upgrade it all the way from occult club whatever to occult club plus 5, and then you get the achievement for that. So before you get it to plus 5, or before even starting to upgrade it, to just, since they overlap, you want to just save your copy your save and then upgrade it all the way to the max, and then reload your save once you've gotten the achievement for the occult club max, and then you want to modify it. So I'm going to show you, because if you modify an occult weapon, which is the occult club that we got, it's going to turn into a plus 5 divine weapon, and then you're going to upgrade the divine weapon all the way to max, and then you're going to get the achievement for that, and you're done with the white titanite stuff, because they both use white titanite. Or for example, you don't even, and some of these weapons we've been looting in the game, just like the occult club. For example, a perfect example is lightning spear, which shares the same material as lightning, and which shares the same material as crystal and basic upgrades. And this one we already found in Orlando. Well, yeah, all you have to do is just copy your save, upgrade it to max, and then reload your save once you've gotten the achievement, and then put the stuff with the same materials that you use for this thing, but instead put it into the where is it? The crystal weapon. I think it's farther below, but you can see that you can go around having to farm these things too many times. Some of them we don't really have, like fire and chaos weapons, we don't really have them, so you have to make them from the ground up. But since they share a basic weapon, so if you make a weapon to a plus 5, you can go both ways. You can go fire. If you make a fire weapon, you can change it into a chaos weapon, upgrade it all the way to max. Be sure to copy your save, and then once you've gotten the achievement for the chaos weapon max, you want to modify it back to a fire weapon, and then be done with it, and then upgrade the fire weapon, obviously. So so I'm just going to talk about very quickly about the all the upgrade paths that we have. We have Crystal, Lightning, Raw, Magic, Enchanted, Divine, Occult, Fire, and Chaos. So Divine and Occult share the same materials, which is white Titanite stuff. Fire and Chaos share the red ones. Magic and Enchanted share the blue ones, and Crystal, Lightning, and Basic share slabs and chunks, and Raw only uses large Titanite shards, so don't worry about Raw weapons. And that's pretty much what you want to do. I'm going to leave very detailed stuff. I'm going to have to write an essay, but I'm going to do it anyway because, you know, why not? This is going to be a proper guide. So I'm going to leave links and guides and everything in the description so you guys know where everything is and what you have to do. So keep that in mind. To give you perspective on how much this saves coming kind of gives you time, is you would have to farm 3 slabs, 3 big boy slabs, and then 21 chunks to get Crystal Weapon, Lightning Weapon, and regular weapon all the way up at the same time, all the way to the max. You don't want to do that. That's a pain. So yeah, the enchanted weapon, I don't know if you remember, but we did pick up an enchanted falchion at some point. I forgot where we looted it from, but you can see. You can, for example, save your game, upgrade this enchanted falchion all the way to a max, then get the achievement for it, and then reload your save and modify this to turn it into a magic weapon, and then simply upgrade the magic weapon. It's very simple. It's not that difficult, but I'm going to guide you guys through that. So that's that. That's getting all your magic stuff. And the second thing you want to talk about that you want to do before doing this is obviously the Knight's Honor achievement is going to be your achievement. Is going to be the hardest, I would say, other than maybe going through the game more than one time. So I have to go through the game 2.5 times. And there are a couple of weapons. We covered every single one that you can pick up, so don't worry about it. Don't really worry yourself about that. But be sure to farm Black Knight and Silver Knight weapons because they also count. And that's one. All the tail weapons and everything we've been getting, that's part of the unique weapon or the Knight's Honor achievement. And then we have the case of boss souls that I've been keeping so far. So let me just show you real quick. Give me a second. There we go. So not the DLC souls, but the basic souls. So for example, I'm going to go through it one more time. You need Ornstein and Smo, each of them, based on who you kill first. You need Priscilla once. You need Gwyn's soul twice. Once for the weapon, the second time for the miracle trophy. Because you can turn Gwyn's soul, you can give Gwyn's soul to the altar while you're praying behind the Hellkite Drake, and then get a miracle for it. You have to get the Moonlight Butterfly's soul twice because you can make 2 different weapons with it. Same thing with Chaos Witch Quelaag. Same thing with Iron Golem. Same thing with Gwendolyn. And this is the deal breaker here. You're gonna have to get Sif's soul 3 times. So you're gonna have to kill. That's why you have to go through the game almost 2.5 times. Not 2.5 specifically, but you know what I mean. You have to kill Sif 3 times because you can make 3 different weapons with that. And be very careful with Sif. But again, I'm going to leave a link in the description, so don't worry about it. I'm going to guide you through that. And yeah, and to make a boss weapon, I'm just going to go through this very quickly. To make boss weapons, you're gonna have to just get a +10 weapon, a weapon that it requires. So for example, Ornstein's weapon requires a spear, or a Lifehand Scythe, which is made by Priscilla's soul, it requires a halberd or a scythe. So it's an example, but you get what I mean. I once said leave a guide, and that's that. One more thing that you have to make sure that you do. You have more time for this, so don't worry about it. You can do this in the next playthrough. But the 3 main covenants that we need for the miracle slash ember, the miracle slash pyromancy slash sorcery achievement are going to be Warrior of Sunlight. We already did the Daughter of Chaos one because we just gave 30 humanity and we got the pyromancy from that girl anyway, from the spider girl. So the Warrior of Sunlight, which is going to be using sunlight medals, which you should have been getting so far if you've been summoning Solar to every fight that you're possible to. But if you don't know, you need 10 of them, and you can farm them from the sunlight maggots inside the Izalith area. The Blade of the Dark Moon area, the Blade of the Dark Moon Covenant, which requires souvenirs of reprisal, which you can farm from the Crow people in Ariamis, and you need 10 of them, of course. And the Gravelord Servant one, which is the Nito Covenant that you can use the coffin to get to, if you remember. And you can farm them from, you've already picked up a couple from Catacombs, and you can also farm them from Basilisks inside Depths. And that's it, really. Again, gonna leave a good big boy comment, maybe 2 comments to explain these, but for now, we are kind of done. So let me try something in the meantime. So you want to warp to the Abyss, because since we've been doing dark ending stuff, we need Koth or Kaith to transport us to the Firelink altar, which is going to be where we're going to be facing the last boss, which is going to be our boy Gwyn. So warp, One of the unique weapons, I believe, is the Dark Hand, so be sure to join his Covenant, join this guy's Covenant if you want the Dark Hand, because it's one of the unique weapons, so I think it is. I'm not entirely sure, actually. Maybe I'm wrong. Again, I'm going to leave a link for all these, so don't worry about it. Come over here, offer all the souls to the Lord Vessel, and you're going to be opening this big boy door. And we're going to be going to the Kiln of the First Flame. One thing that I do have to say is that the boss that we're going to be facing is going to be a very parryable boss. And if you don't parry him, he becomes very hard. So I recommend you guys use a Hornet Ring to boost your parry damage. It's just more comfortable. And this is going to be if you're trying to farm chunks for different weapon types, you can farm them here from different Black Knights. Each Black Knight, based on the weapon that they have, they drop different types of chunks. So for example, the basic straight sword ones, the basic ones, they drop basic chunks, obviously. The big boy greatsword, the ultra greatsword ones, drop red ones, red Titanite chunks. The halberd guys drop blue Titanite chunks, and the great axe guys drop white Titanite chunks. So yeah, be sure to farm them. That's what I'm trying to say. But yeah, we're gonna make our way over here and just farm everything. If you haven't been lucky with the Black Knight weapon drops, yeah, this is the place where you want to go, because the Black Knight weapons and obviously the Silver Knight weapons both count as getting all the unique weapon trophy. So it's a bit iffy. But the reason I'm using the parrying dagger, as you can see here, is because I'm not entirely sure, but I feel like it's the easiest one to parry with. That's what I kind of think about it. As you can see, red Titanite check on the Black Knight greatsword, which is kind of cool. But yeah, like this one I believe is the has the best parry frames. Maybe it's just placebo. I have no idea. But it's was there something wait. I keep thinking that there's something up there every time I go through here. I never check it because I'm lazy, but I feel like there's nothing up here and I'm just being stupid. Yeah, I'm being stupid as always. Oof. Wait, what? There was a fall there? Did I just fall through basic? Am I alive? Well, there you go. That's my first death, guys. I have officially died to the area. It's fine, I don't really care. It's all fun and games at this point. The second video series is over. We've covered Dark Souls 1 and we're going to go into Bloodborne after this. The reason I'm doing this is because I need a break from the Dark Souls. You know, I need a break from the Dark Souls atmosphere for a little bit. Because Demon Souls and Dark Souls kind of share the atmosphere, and I'm kind of tired of them, and I want some more fast gameplay, which Bloodborne is going to deliver. Hopefully it's going to deliver. The thing is, I'm rusty as hell on Bloodborne at the moment, so it's gonna be interesting, because I'm gonna have to unrust a little bit. I might die to some thumbs. Oh my god, my English is breaking again. I might die to some things that I shouldn't really be dying to. But the good thing is, I'm fairly certain that Bloodborne is gonna be much shorter than this. The DLC is much shorter. The base game is much shorter, and okay, what was that attack even? Bro, what the? Okay, I just got absolutely smacked by a Black Knight who did not stop attacking for like 5 minutes. Yeah. I'm getting kind of tired of this. These guys are giving me, like, it's, again, I'm not playing good, obviously, and it's pretty late here. I'm a bit tired, but, yeah. It is what it is. It's like 3 a.m. Actually, never mind, it's even better, 3:39 a.m. Perfect. But yeah. I guess the kiln is going to give us trouble. By the looks of it, since I'm sucking so hard at the moment, that's going to mean I'm going to have trouble with Gwyn. And I just believe I just lost the 12 or like above 10 humanities that I've been carrying with myself throughout the entire game. So I officially died twice in a row. Although the first death was really unfair. I mean, I fell through solid floor. Oh, by the way, I do want to mention this. This is a good time if you're interested in getting Firekeeper souls. This is the good time, as harsh as it is, since you're going into New Game Plus. Go and kill the fair lady woman, the dying spider woman, because she can give you a Firekeeper soul, and you can use that to upgrade your, you can use it to upgrade your Estus Flask to a +6. So be sure to do that if you're cruel enough. But I'm not, so I'm not going to do it. But since you're going into New Game Plus, you might as well. Why not? Because if you've been following me so far, you kind of have a long journey ahead of you still. Not long journey, a very tedious journey because you're gonna have to rush through the game as fast as possible. Since you don't really need all the bosses, you're gonna have to just rush past most of the stuff, which you can do since New Game Plus is fairly easy. So kill this guy first before moving on to the other part. So just kill this guy first, because there is a full set of Black Knight armor over there. So just there we go. Yep, I'm 100% certain I'm gonna die to Gwyn, but I don't care. This video is going to be very embarrassing. I've already died twice in it, and I don't care. It's gonna be fine. The only thing that I think my videos did wrong, two things actually. I didn't explain the boss tactics properly, and I didn't explain the, I failed the Siegmeyer questline, which makes me absolutely depressed. Anyway, this boss, we're going to parry him. If you don't parry him, he's going to be a very hard boss. He has two attacks that you can't parry. One is a kick attack, and the other one is a grab attack. So don't parry them. Just parry everything else. Do not parry those things. I'm hoping that I will play good enough that I won't even have to heal myself, but if that happens, then I'm practically dead, because the thing is, Gwyn is super dangerous. By the way, all the problems that we went through to get the shortcut and everything, get the Sunlight Maggot, we saved Solaire, and Solaire's summon sign should be available here for one last Sunlight Medal if you are lazy to farm them, so keep that in mind. You can summon Solaire here. But here he is, my boy. The man, the myth, the legend, Gwyn himself. Let's see how it goes. I'm going to apply lube here to see how it goes. Like, do I do more damage? I do 20 more damage. I mean, the man kind of invented lightning. Honestly, I don't think I have the right to use lightning against him. They didn't really invent it, but what I'm trying to say is just he was the one that used it. And all the miracles and everything are kind of based on him. Like all the lightning miracles. But there's Gwyn, that's him. Okay, at least I didn't die to Gwyn this time around. Because on my last playthrough I died to this guy so many times. Once you're here, if you're interested in getting both the endings on one playthrough, right now this is where you want to quit the game and copy your save. And you have two choices. If you walk to the bonfire and light it, you'll get the Age of Fire ending. And if you walk outside, you'll get the dark ending. I prefer the dark ending, so actually, you know what? I'm going to go out in the blaze of glory. Why not? You know what? Why not? Because talking to the serpents, doesn't matter which serpent you talk to, you can do both endings at the end of the day anyway. Doesn't matter. But you want to link the fire. And since this is a send-off for a little bit, I'm going to start Bloodborne tomorrow, like immediately. But it's just, yeah, let's just watch. I'm going to be silent. And there you have it, ladies and gentlemen. We have finished Dark Souls 1 Remastered. It's a relief, but at the same time, other than a couple of parts where I got really mad about the game, it's very beautiful. The music and everything, the game feels like art to me. This game was the first Souls game that I played, so no matter all the jank, no matter all the stupidity and that it makes me angry, like the Siegmeyer questline, I still love it. I can't stop loving this one. And I'm pretty sure a lot of people who started as Dark Souls 1 with Dark Souls 1 in their first Souls game can agree with me. But that's about it. That's Dark Souls 1. All you have to do now is pretty much look in the description and comments for the guides on the weapons, and for the going through the game 2 more times. Not 2 more times, 1 more time and then 1 time to Sif. But that's it. I've said that too many times and I haven't finished the video yet, so I really do hope that you guys enjoyed the video so far. If you did, of course, be sure to leave a like as always. And I'm not going to end the video on this note yet. I'm going to go to Bloodborne after this. I mentioned this why, but if you don't know, I just want to go through a more fast-paced game for a little bit because of my own brain. I'm kind of getting tired because Dark Souls 2 is like half as fast as Dark Souls 1. So it's gonna be more slower than this. It's gonna be more slow, and it's just very annoying. So I'm gonna have to go Bloodborne because I just really love that game. That game is a very close second for me, maybe even first. And yeah, it means a lot to me. So, and one other thing, as always, thank you for watching. Thank you for sticking around. I really appreciate it. It means a lot to me. I'm really doing this. It feels very big. It feels bigger than what I normally accomplish, but it's a bit difficult since I have to rush through everything so before Elden Ring comes out. But yeah, thanks for watching. I really appreciate it. Thanks for sticking around. Don't you dare go hollow. Thanks for sticking around one more time, and I'm gonna see you guys in the next video. It's going to be Bloodborne. Have a good one, everyone. Peace.